All right, we're now live on YouTube. Hi everyone, good evening. So welcome to Alpha TV. We'll start na. Ayan. All right, kindly be ready, grab your snacks and drinks and find the perfect place in your comfortable home and be ready to become #significantly better through sustainable and accessible lifelong learning together. Of course, today's event is made possible with the help of our supportive and generous partners. IXL CIE Review Center. Get an additional 500 off if you are a graduate of any Alpha Premium program. Grace Apparel PH. It's not about the product we sell, but the words we share. You may visit them on their social media platforms at Grace Apparel PH. Startup Podcast PH. To us, the first Filipino cloud-based analytics platform. Get your free 90-day trial offer. Just visit their website at alpha2us.com for more updates. And of course, ingeniero.org, empowering engineers, promoting innovation. All right, again, good evening, Alpha Nation. Let me just open my camera. Okay, can you see me now? Again, good evening, Alpha Nation. We're now down to our, I think, 6th episode of this year's Alpha TV in pursuit of knowledge and continuous improvement with Athletes PH Academy. So without further ado, it is my pride and honor to introduce our guest speaker for tonight's event. So I introduced him last, I think, February, first week of February. That's Friday also. So he is none other than Coach Rai Cruz. Ayan. Good evening, Coach Rai.
Hi, good evening mga ka-Alpha. Good evening, everyone. So thank you for having me again here, and I'm so excited to share with you my experiences and knowledge in terms of enhancing your innovation and creativity for tonight, hopefully.
All right, let me stop my share screen na, Coach Rai. And
Sure.
the floor is yours na po.
All right. Share. Pa-able na lang yung share. Yeah. So we're live again tonight, and hopefully we'll learn something new to make us more, or to make us significantly better. And apply the things that we've learned here in Alpha TV.
Can you share your screen na po?
Iyan. So,
Alright.
there. All right. So, everything is set up and clear. Ayan, so welcome once again to our Alpha TV Learning. So, sit back, chill, and relax, and absorb as much as you can yung mga learnings that we will be sharing with you tonight. And tonight it's all about enhancing your creativity and innovation as a team leader 101. That's our topic for tonight. And before we start or keep the ball rolling for this learning session, let's first define and check the differences, or the definition of what is creativity and what is innovation. Someone chat? Okay. Sige, stop share muna natin. Ayusin muna natin yung ating share. Yan. Share function. Yun. All right. Ayan, so okay na yung slide.
Yes, Coach, okay na po.
Okay na, ayan. Great. Wala na yung controller. All
Yes.
right. So yan, so the big difference, no? Let's define first creativity and innovation. So para meron tayo or grounded tayo dun sa right definition of how is creativity and innovation different from each other? All right, so creativity is typically centered around yan yung mga original thought, no? Like novelties and knowledge which unleashes the potential, which is an integral part sa idea generation. While innovation is used, no, to turn those creative ideas that we have to come up with a viable solution or add value. So those are parang we could say the working definitions of creativity and innovations, because sometimes no medyo we get rumble into words na yung pala yung creativity and yung pala yung innovation. So that it's clear. Ayan. So hopefully with this definition, we're clear what about is when we meant of creativity and what we meant of innovation. So creativity in a sense, if you would define it, it's yun nga, original thought, no, coming from inside our brains, no, what we conceptualize that is different from the usual. So in creativity, there's no really bad or good idea. It's based on how you perceive or how you thought or how you conceptualize a thing. No, you could be a creative person because iba yung perception mo or iba yung pananaw mo, no, about certain things. Like for example, when you're presented with an apple, no, because you see it so creatively, you don't see it as an apple, but you see it as something like orange. Di ba parang it's something that why orange? Because when you peel the layers, so parang apple, they're the same. So parang iba lang yung nagiging pananaw mo or perception on a thing, but originally it's still the same fruit. So it's just parang changing it, no, into something that is more unique, no, that would fit your perception or others' perception on that certain fruit. While innovation naman is having that fruit, no, na naisipan mo it's an apple but it's an orange, or you combine it, no, isa sa mga processing din doon is you may combine it para mag-add value. So it's an apple orange drink. Ayan, so nagkaroon na ng innovation doon. But of course, before the innovation comes, you filter the creative idea, and the creative idea does not come sa isang tao lang, no? It should be set of people or minds, no? Different minds that mix together para to validate and test, no, if that creative idea is really valid to add value to people. No, yun yung pinaka-essence kasi ng innovation, is that something that adds value to people. Kasi kung hindi, it's good to have a creative idea, but if does not add value to people, hindi siya okay, di ba? Hindi siya magiging innovative. Ayan, and maraming ng samples of innovation, no? In terms of adding value to people, like for example, yung technology that we have now, which is artificial intelligence, no, yung things like ChatGPT, no, wherein you have an AI software, no, in your hands, no, subscribe ka lang sa kanya, and you could make that app as an assistant, no, in terms of knowledge, in terms of just using Google, mas specific or mas captured, no? Yung things that you may want to share to a person. Yan, adds value to the person. If you're a researcher, a coach, just like me, no, you could use those technologies para to help you out in your research and in your um, presentations as well. It adds value. All right. So mostly then, no, as leaders, marami na tayong alam eh, no? We know so much that sometimes we fail to identify also what are the things that we need to stop. Especially now, if you followed my previous, no, Alpha TV, we're in yung modern leadership, no? We need that nowadays because eto nga, no, we are on the advent of disruption and many things are happening, many innovative things are happening. So kailangan natin makisabay doon by having this modern leadership. And one thing to know that is to identify, no, what are the things that we need to stop on those traditional leadership or things that most team leaders fail to, why they fail to be creative and innovative. So one is, ayan, no, micromanaging. So just to share a short story with you, micromanaging. No, I had that when I was working in Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. There was this HR manager, no, and I was the L&D, no, L&D, Learning and Development Manager. So I used to report under her as parang an internal consultant. So may tendency siya na micromanaging. When you say micromanaging, yung aanihin ka niya parang kukilitin na if you're doing like a project with the HR global sessions, so instead of letting you dumiskarte, no, or to think what would be the best to apply on that specific intervention, she will keep on following up what will you do next. No, okay, so you've done this A, so B, what's next, and C, what's going on. So it's like she's not trusting you. It shows na that the person does not trust you. Well, on that experience, no, it seems na as my team leader, she failed, no, for me to unleash my creativity and innovation in terms of that project. Kasi nga, with that, she seems to doesn't trust me, no. Maybe because I'm a foreigner, a Filipino within Vietnamese company or community. So it's really parang may mindset siya na kailangan ano to, alam ko kung ano yung ginagawa nito from to the letter to the details, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. So with that, she hampered, no, that yung pagiging creative and innovative ko, because I feel that she as a team leader is not trusting me, no, because she tends to micromanage things. So that's a good example that we need to stop, no, so that we let our team members, no, empower them, have the autonomy, give them the autonomy to do their work. And then what we do is we just coach, develop, and motivate them. Later on, I will be sharing with you the 4 best practices naman. Sige, dito muna natin. Alamin muna natin. Let's check what are those things that we need to stop, especially involving the traditional leadership styles. Comfort zone, yan. So normally this is true, no, with the tenured employees. So I had a client recently who have a set of leaders who are very tenured in their jobs, no? So ranging from 15 to 20 years na sila on the job. And they tend to not anymore para makisabay or have that hunger and appetite to do things creatively and innovatively. No? So yan lagi yung kalaban ng ano no, ng creativity and innovation, because they as leaders, mga ano na to managers, middle managers. So we're talking about middle managers, or they have a team no under them. And kung ganun yung leader, how would you expect no that the people would move or would express no their creativity and innovation? So there is also one leader na siguro siya yung pinakamatanda no, or pinaka-tenured 30 years, and ano ang mechanism niya, if ever something is wrong, ang ano niya is paggagalitan niya no, yung paggagalitan niya yung buong team and blaming them. So instead of thinking of other ways on how to resolve the issue or problems, so nandun sa traditional leadership pa rin na kasi sa tingin niya yun yung nagwo-work no, pag parang military style na pag pinagalitan susunod to and matatakot. So driven by fear rather than the pursuit of or wanting no to work on something that would create value to people. Kasi naman we're very sure that mostly people would like to contribute and add value and be appreciated, di ba? Ang most of the people naman that goes into an organization, yun yung objective, to contribute, bring value, and be appreciated no, on the things that they are working. And I think it is common for not only for people who work on organizations, but mostly no, us as humans. Yun yung gusto natin. And then there are people also who are playing safe. No, playing safe in terms of okay na yan. That's okay. Don't rock the boat. No, don't rock the boat. Kasi if we rock the boat, baka we get fired or mapagalitan tayo, or baka we make mistake, magkamali tayo. So those are the things also no that could hinder creativity and innovation pag meron tayong team leaders or leaders na ganon ang mindset. I remember when I was working in a bank as a learning and OD manager no, before, way back here in the Philippines, one of the universal banks. Yun nga, meron akong yung naging boss ko, which is the direct HR director, directly reporting to him. Yun nga, pag may mga changes no na sa tingin niya it won't parang it will rock the boat or it will be too ambitious or aggressive, shut down agad no. He may know no how the dynamics on how to play politically, but I think those things won't be applicable now, especially in a vast and dynamic world that we are in. So siguro ang maganda doon, if ever, is if I'm on his position, he will take that. He will take those recommendations, those ideas into heart, no? Like pakikinggan niya muna, and then after pakinggan and see no if it's the right timing to implement these projects. Diba? Instead of just immediately shutting them down, sabihin, ay hindi pwede yan, ganito, ganyan. Right? And malay mo, one of those ideas could work and could contribute no, to the overall KPIs of the HR team. Ayan, so medyo, ayan, may mga iba, no, na, yan, since they've already acquired a lot of knowledge, a lot of years of experience, know it all mentality. They're already stifled or wala na sa kanila yung growth mindset. And what happens is, ayan, no, ayun, so sorry about dun sa mga may umano yata ng sound. Anyway, so know it all mentality is knowing, no? Knowing na alam niya lahat, no? Which is funny thing, no? The more you know things, the more na parang ang pakiramdam mo is parang kulang pa, parang ang dami ko pang dapat aralin at pag-aralan. 'Di ba? So know it all mentality is really a no-no because it will hinder growth. No, yun yung observation ko, no, as after a decade and a half of experience working, almost 2 decades na nga eh. It's that the more you know things, the more na ang dami mo palang dapat alamin at pag-aralan. So that's the irony of really learning things and staying humble, no? Staying humble and vulnerable actually is the key thing, no, to really humanize, no, the way you lead people. So yun nga, no, in terms of fostering creativity and innovation, hindi pwede yung bawal magkamali. Talagang there should be like a calculated risk or room, no, for errors given yun. Kasi how can you move forward if you are always thinking na baka magkamali, baka we could have a mistake, no, on doing these things. Baka it would be too much mistake before we provide a certain innovation or creative project. No, so now it's really admitting the mistakes and learning. The most important thing is learning from those mistakes. And yan yung pinaka no, we can say the most recent or the most powerful learning is when we commit a mistake. Because when we commit a mistake, we learn from it, and the beautiful thing there is creating that mistake as a stepping stone towards to have a better product, a better process, or a better service that we provide, no, to our stakeholders. Okay, so given those 4 things, no, that we need to avoid, ito naman yung 4 best practices or leadership practices that enhances creativity and innovation among team leaders. So number 1 is empowerment. So 4 E's yun. The first E is empowerment. So we'll give first the working definition, and then after that, we'll give you a solid example. Empowerment. So people need the autonomy, as I've said earlier, to determine yung optimal way to carry out their task. Kasi people who are working on their task, they are the ones who really know what is happening or what is going on, no, with the things that they are doing. So for example, if there's a sales manager and a salesperson, and the salesperson is the one interacting with the client. So ang nakakaalam ng situation is the salesperson kasi siya yung kaharap ng client. Siya yung may interface dun, hindi naman yung sales manager. Although yung sales manager would have an idea, no, how the transaction works. Kasi nga, experience na niya eh. But not necessarily alam niya lahat, no? Because very dynamic and different variables play, no? When the customer is communicating with the salesperson. Diba? So give that salesperson the optimal way to carry out his or her task. And this gives him a sense of control over their work, and they're the ones, they feel responsible on how to and accountable on how to best deliver that product, process, or service. So a good example of this, a leader that demonstrates this in my experience is working with this man. Our team working with this man. His name is Manolo Lopez. He has been a former chairman and CEO of Meralco, and he's also became an ambassador sa Japan during Duterte's term as president. So sadly, he passed away last month. And what makes him a model of empowerment is that when he was working on our team, he just gives certain directions on what to do. On what are the things that, not actually what to do, but what his vision of things. And then from there, we will be working together to achieve yung vision niya in terms of mga leadership and management programs for their management development. So it's more of really giving us the hand in terms of what we think would be best to implement it dun sa aming mga directors. So our directors, same, Same yung, since siya yung chairman and CEO, yung mga leaders na nakapaligid sa kanya, the directors that we have during then, I was a program manager, is ganun din. So it really trickles from the top going down in terms of empowering people. So ganun din yung treatment sa amin in terms of ideas. Like if we have ideas, we can feel free to suggest. So hindi wala yung mantra na bawal magkamali. It's a continuous learning cycle or giving feedback. Now we could give our creative ideas, express it, and he shows empowerment to them. So ayun, with that, maraming achievement that we've had with the Meralco Development Center during his time. So that's a great example of empowerment from top trickling down to the bottom, or from the CEO to the top management, then to the team leaders that we are during that time. So the next E would be exciting work. Exciting work. Ayan, so mostly people before as they stay dun sa organization as a manager, so for 20 years 30 years manager pa rin sila, so that is hindi siya maganda because you remain stagnant. And when you remain stagnant, yun na nandun na papasok yung sinabi ko before, dun sa two things, you become play safe, as well as you have you tend to be on your comfort zone. Kasi for many years parang alam ko na yan, ganito lang yan, 1, 2, 3, So exciting work is challenging assignments, giving them opportunity to feel challenge and feel need to let the employees feel you understand them, and yun nga in terms of having organization competitiveness, advantage, and long-term sustainability. So it's really important to challenge people, especially if they're working under you. So a great example of this is working with this man, yung naka-salamin na naka-gray na short sleeve polo. No, he's Patrick Tan, our operations director during that time when I was working in Penang, no, in Malaysia. So he's one of the in our sites, one of the sites working with a multinational company, and he really shows challenging, no, challenging. He normally tells me when I submit reports or other than reports, yung mga ano no deliverables or projects that I need to report on him, sabi, is this the best you can do? So ikaw naman medyo ano ka no? Aligaga ka, syempre sinabi ng boss mo, is this the best you can do? So re-reviewin mo ulit. You'll review the things no that you've submitted, and then you could confidently say, yes boss, I did my best to this report and hopefully you would appreciate it. So yan, tas sabay tatawa siya because yun nga, it's just challenging you no to do to be great and be at your best and do great. So one of the examples that we've managed to have a creative innovation project on that site is yung succession of leaders, because they want to localize mostly kasi mga expats ang nagwo-work yan, like you could see the American, no? Si Jose. Actually Mexican, no? So what they want is to localize yung mga pool of engineers. Ayan. So there's tests, there's manufacturing engineers. So they want to localize it. And one of the things that we did is what we call the EIT program, or Engineering in Training. So we get the top graduates from top schools there, and then develop them into a program, or send them into the program for 2 years, so that we could fast track both their functional and their leadership competencies. So that's where I come in, yung sa leadership competencies, to set up their leadership in terms of people handling, in terms of problem solving and decision making, managing change. So those are the courses that we provide to them to fast track their leadership. And it was a successful program that we even don't every year kasi merong parang competitions from the organization, from all sites all over the world, about siguro 24 to 30 sites will compete with each other in terms of best practices on the site. And we're proud to say that we are one of the third runner-up now. So at least kahit na third runner-up, we are still recognized for that program. And it's a proud moment, because you're part of the team who made that program successful. Yan, so exciting work. Although nung una medyo mahirap, because it's the first time that it will happen for the site. And good thing meron akong previous experience on setting that program. So when I was working dun sa bank before. And next, very important, encouragement. So nandun na tayo, we've done empowerment. Next is exciting work. Third is encouragement. Siyempre naman, encourage the heart in terms of the boss, communicating clear, creative, and innovative goals achievable as well. And also, yun nga, yung mga simple acknowledgement, tap at the back, no? Simple saying thank you, simple showing positivity. Positivity in a sense na hindi yung all goods tayo dito or okay tayo dito, yes, ang saya-saya sa team na to. But of course, there needs to be an output, no? A solid output. And we encourage people because they really did a great job in accomplishing something that is really worth praising. So kasi minsan sometimes nawa-whitewash or now over praise or encouragement. So we need to balance that. We need to balance it in terms of there should be also, aside from the encouragement, if there is really a point for improvement, we could also share that. And that becomes also a form of encouragement to people. If they see na, oh nga, no, I need to improve pala on this behavior or on this functional competency. So a good example of this is being a member, no, or of Toastmaster International. So ayan, you could see the dignitaries coming from different countries, no, from Malaysia, Thailand, Australia. So it's really a humbling experience being a part of it because they really encourage you, no, or show appreciation of that you did a good job on a certain project, like a leadership project, which I did here, no, and they really acknowledge it. So pag gaganahan ka, no, if these people are showing trust and encouragement to you, no, sino ba naman yung hindi gaganahan if leaders, no, from different nationalities would congratulate you and encourage you, di ba? So yes, also we are, yung last E is enabling team support. Yan, enabling team support. Enabling team support because let's face it, no, all creativity and innovation programs or projects won't be successful without the support of the team. It always boils down to a group of people, or not a group of people, but a team of people, no, that supports a certain achievement of a goal or objective. So hindi naman yung isang tao lang, no, ang nag-isip, gumawa, and naging successful, no. It normally involves a team of people to make things happen. No, so yun, if you want really to have a significantly better creativity and innovation culture in your organization, we need to instill, no, these 4 best leadership practices, the 4 E's. So we start with empowerment. So we empower people. We don't micromanage, no? That's the opposite actually of micromanaging. We give our trust and support to the people, to the person working. That's empowerment. Second is we do exciting work. No, we don't rest by our laurels. Or for example, a manager na yan, siya na yung manager for almost 20 years, 30 years, kampante na siya dyan. Comfort zone na niya yan. So it's not a good thing, no? Because the next thing that will happen there is parang hanggang doon na lang yung growth niya. Hindi na siya nag-grow. So mas maganda pa nga if he or she would be assigned to other positions, no? To be challenged, to do exciting work, and to grow. Or like the generation of today, no, hindi na kasi uso yung lifetime employment, so people became more dynamic, become more knowledgeable and experts because lumilipat-lipat sila sa iba't ibang organization to grow. Then third is encouragement. So it's really important to encourage people to do, no, to be at their best, to appreciate them on what they contribute. And third is enabling team support. So there's no man is an island, and each and every big innovative product, process, or service that has been done is always made by a team of people. So no man is an island. We cannot do it alone. But a team, no, sabi nga nila, a team is perfect because it complements the strengths, no, and weaknesses of each individuals, which makes it a perfect, no, a perfect group, because each and every one complements its strengths and weaknesses. Okay, so with that, we should avoid micromanaging, being on our comfort zone. Third is playing safe. And fourth is know it all. No? So with that, thank you very much and hope you learned something. Most importantly, yung 4 E's. No? And apply natin, no? On our work and on our jobs. And we could also do this on the things that we do. In personally din, pwede natin i-apply to sa ating children, no? Because these are the things that we need in order to build that modern leadership within us. Especially now, ayan, so we'd like to end with the session with this football team that we have. From it's called Cross Colors. Especially now, we're dominated by diversity, no? Different nationalities, globalization. We need to mix up with them in order to come up with a more creative and innovative things. So thank you. Let's now proceed to the Q&A. Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Coach Rai. It's such a blast of informative talk. So I believe, sir, maybe our participants have questions in their mind. Guys, you may type in your questions on the comment section and we will read them for you.
Yeah. So hopefully, yeah, no, we would imbibe and 4 E's. Empowerment, exciting work, encouragement, and enabling team support.
Guys, while waiting for your question to pop up in a comment section or on YouTube, you may also raise your hand button at the lower portion of the screen if you want to speak and ask your question live. And I think I'll give my takeaway for tonight's topic. So Coach Rai, thank you so much. So this is my takeaway. Staying humble and vulnerable, knowing that there is always room for mistakes and improvements. And of course, admitting your mistakes and learning from it. And the beautiful thing there, yung sabi ni Coach kanina, is using those mistakes as a stepping stone to do improvements. And also, gusto ko rin yung sabi ni Coach na nagiging perfect yung team pag ina-accept mo yung weakness ng bawat isa. So,
yes.
ayun. Guys, yeah, huwag kayong mahiya. You can chat your, your
ask
question.
me
anything.
Anything. Hopefully related pa rin sa topic. So, para ma-reinforce yung learning. Yeah.
Okay. We'll give 1 minute.
Sige, no problem.
Okay, let's wait.
Baka nagpa-process pa sila eh. Okay lang yan. Take time.
Oh, I think our audience are a bit shy, but Coach Rai, do you want to promote anything, and also do you want to plug in your LinkedIn or social media accounts where we can connect with you?
Sige, oo. So yeah, you could connect with me. You could visit my website, lifecoachraicruz.com. And also, pasubscribe na lang dun sa ating YouTube channel. No? Dito, same, Alpha TV. And also, yung YouTube channel ko is Leadership, Coach and Mentor, Rai Cruz.
Wow, Coach. Meron po pala kayong YouTube account.
Oo
So,
nga eh.
you may also type the
Pasubscribe na.
Opo. Ilagay niyo po sa sa comment, then ipipin ko
Yes, oo.
para ma-follow ng ating viewers.
Oo,
Right?
ma-follow. 5 lang yata yung subscribers ko dun eh.
Dami na
Hindi
po
ko pa
yan.
masyado kasing inaano. Parang naglagay lang ako ng mga videos and yan. But yun nga, no? It's also yun nga, no? Product of being creative and innovative. Kasi syempre at first, hindi mo alam kung paano gawin.
Yeah, that's right po.
But you have to start somewhere, di ba?
Tama. Kasi hindi ka naman makapag-start ng perfect agad. So,
Yes.
start it right away na. Tapos, improve ka na lang later on.
Yun nga. So, dapat hindi take risk din. Calculated risk nga sabi. Kasi kung sobrang risk naman, hindi rin maganda because baka sobrang costly yung risk. So, dapat calculated risk. Yan.
All right. I think there's no question from our participants.
Yeah,
Wait.
siguro
let me-
gets na gets kasi example na binigay, life story halos no?
Opo, actually, na-enjoy ka rin, Coach Rai. But let me check our live audience on YouTube. Give me a second. Yes, we have question from our YouTube viewer.
Yun.
CLE.
Thank you for your question.
All right. Her question is, how would you empower someone na affected yung work by their personal problems? Be an effective employee again? Would you somehow result in firing that employee if you no longer see any improvements?
Yeah, no. Very good question, no. So how would you empower, no? Yun nga, meron tayong tinatawag na two Ds, no, of handling employees. One is developmental, the first D. So yan yung mga coaching, training, mentoring, empowering them, no, to be at their best. Developmental, so D. And there's the other side of the D, which is discipline. Ayan. So if really we've done our best to provide all the avenues for developmental interventions para ma-empower tong person na to, kaya lang hindi pa rin nagre-respond. So that's the second D that will come, yung discipline. And yun, we call it progressive discipline kasi it's also a process, no? Of course, you'll document, check evidences that this person is not performing or not doing his or her job properly. No? But yun nga, kausapin pa rin natin, no? And check siguro during coaching session, why are you performing like this? So have a heart-to-heart talk and see why is this happening. So sometimes may maraming maraming branches of reasoning in terms of bakit or symptoms lang yung nakikita natin eh. So ang suggestion ko yun nga is don't judge, no, but rather talk, no, to that person. And yun nga, if you've exhausted or your developmental interventions, then dun tayo sa discipline that we talk heart to heart. If the person doesn't shape shape in. So, ang mangyayari dyan, yun nga, we'll be frank and honest. We'll give our feedback na this might result for the person to ship out of the organization. Well, that's yun nga, reality na serve mo na lahat ng developmental and nakausap mo na in terms of discipline, pero ganun pa rin. So, it's really, a tough decision for the person to let go, but you've done your part. Di ba? Kaya lang, pag hindi pa nag-work, that's the time that we say goodbye to the person.
Yes, I agree, Coach Rai. Yung
Yeah.
heart-to-heart talk talaga muna.
Oo, kasi
Or-
mamaya symptoms lang no? Normally
Okay.
kasi na-judge natin yung person or baka hindi yun yung main reason. But yun nga, no? Discipline pa rin.
All right. So, I think may question pa po ba tayo from our viewers on YouTube and Zoom right now?
Yeah.
So I think Coach Rai, thank you so much for that answer. Wonderful answer, actually. So I think there's no more question from our participants. Again, thank you so much, Coach Rai. Yeah,
Thank you
guys,
din.
our evaluation form. So thank you, Coach Rai. Let me just share my screen to show your handsome face, Coach Rai.
Okay. Sige, stop share na ako. All right. Sige, if there are no more questions, thank you very much, guys, and hope you learned something new today. And thanks din, Melay, our CMO, for the opportunity to serve. Ayan, nakita mo, naka-Aslex jacket ako, talagang loyal.
Ano yan? Uniform na yan.
Yes.
Ang ganda nga na, Coach. Pero ayun, thank you ulit, Coach Rai. So, wait po ulit natin yung another episode from Coach Rai. So, ayan. Ayan, guys. So, I think we are near on the last part of our event. This is your time to say thanks to our special guest, Coach Rai. And so just chat it on our chat box and on YouTube comment section. Yan. Enhancing your creativity and innovation as a team leader 101 with Coach Rai. So again, this event is made possible with the help of our partners, IXL, Grace Apparel, 2OS, Startup Podcast PH, and Ingenieria.org. And of course, another way you can effectively learn and be significantly better with us is by enrolling now on our online courses and self-paced program. So ayan. So before that, follow us on our social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube at ASLEXPH Academy, or just search that. And on our LMS at www.aslexph.com. So here is our online courses available right now is the Yellow Belt Certification Program happening this 25 of February and 26 and until March 4 and 5. That's every Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So Yellow Belt is the entry level to the Lean Six Sigma practice. Basic diagnostic and quality tools and techniques are taught in this program. We also have our self-paced. If you don't want to have online discussion, of course, you can finish that anytime, anywhere for only 2,990. And of course, we also have our Green Belt program. The role of a Green Belt is highly focused on problem solving, process analysis, and project management applied to his line of work. Join our next one on March 4 until March 26 and April 1, graduation day. So who is, wait, we also have our self-paced po pala with Green Belt. This is only for 14,999. And Of course, the Black Belt certification program happening this March 4 until April 16. Every Saturday and Sunday again, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. So who is the Black Belt? Black Belts have thorough understanding of all aspects of the MAIC model in accordance with Six Sigma principles. And the PMFC, or Project Management Fundamental Certification Program, sorry. So this will be happening on February 25, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. That's only one day lang. And of course, the Kaizen Professional, also known as Alpha CKP, happening this February 25 and 26. So understand the key concept of Kaizen, gain knowledge on the management and practice of Kaizen, and a whole lot more. Data Engineering Certification Program. This is new course of ASLEX PH Academy. This is only for 23,000 pesos. So this is the self-paced certification program. And we also have our promo. You can join a group of 5 and pay only for 4. So nung Valentine's Day, we had our buy one take one. So if you haven't given a chance na kapag-purchase, so you can avail this, yung group of 5 and pay for only 4 to have discount. Next. Of course, ASLEX is still open for partners and ambassador. If you support our causes of promoting lifelong learning, this is perfect for you. So visit our website to know more about courses we offer. Just type aslexph.com/courses. And of course, you can also join the Alpha Alumni Facebook group to be updated and for more exclusive announcement, discounts, and freebies. So, yes, we are here on the link for the evaluation form. Ang iniintay ng bawat isa sa atin. So, I'll just chat the link also on the comment section and Zoom. So I'll just read the instruction, guys. So number 1, refresh and wait. Number 2, complete form correctly. Number 3, middle initial not name. Number 4, enter correct email address. Number 5, e-certs will be distributed in a week. So fill out the evaluation form in the link. Only those with both Zoom link and attendance details will be given an e-certificates. Attendance link will close after 30 minutes. So I already posted the link on Zoom and YouTube. All right, that would be all for this event. We hate to beg goodbye, but in every beginning, there is always end. But don't be sad, everyone. We hope to see you again next Friday for another Alpha session. Stay safe and good night. Let's continue to be #significantly better, true, accessible, and sustainable lifelong learning together. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Coach Rai. Bye.
Bye.